G'day guys, Ivan here from Peak Off-Road. Welcome again to the showroom, and today we've got the car that we've actually been coveting all the way through. Both Artie and I. Artie, thumbs up. Thumbs up. This is the one we've been looking for. It's actually the Extra Cab. We've shown you a fair few dual cabs, and this is more representative of like a troop carrier and also the Defender Icarus conversions that Alu-Cab do. So instead of running around in an old lugger like a Troopy, which is nothing wrong, I still own a Troopy or a Defender 110, you have basically the same amount of room and you've got a much modern car. We're going to go through it just as normal, which is going to go through and open and close the awning to get that out of the way so people haven't seen that before. And we're going to close it up, and that way we get the lighting a little bit better and go from there. Hopefully you enjoy this and stick around to the end for some funny bits. And also a bit of a thing for the RFDS. All right, let's go. Rightio, the awning's always pretty straightforward and simple. The old Shadow Awning from Alu-Cab. It's basically open it up, 3 straps. That normally falls like this. You grab the bag out from here. That brings the first 3 poles. You walk over to the next bit. Make sure this is clamped off, otherwise you will tear that if you keep going around. We'll go around, grab the little pole. If you want to see more of these, you can see them throughout all our videos, and we will be making a specific one actually for the Shadow Awning. Right, there you are, it's done and dusted. The Shadow Awning come out in a couple of seconds. All right, you can see there's a pole here, we just pop that out. It comes down onto the ground. You can peg this down. The ties are actually in the actual arms. In my cars, I actually remove this pole, and we don't bother with it. Some of the new ones that are coming out don't have poles as well, other brands, so everyone's starting to catch up the Alu-Cab. The actual pegs are just there. So what we'll do now, as you see, that was pretty easy. It's a big awning, it's poleless. It's mounted pretty well. It does have the reflective covering, and it's always at least 5 degrees cooler underneath there. It is blistering hot here in Sydney at the moment, so if you see me sweating, I'm going to put this away and we'll get some lighting done. Right, it's a matter of just undoing the little clippy thing. The strap, oh, I should be, make sure you drop that down. Just bring it around. You push it in. Grab your cover. You know there's 3 straps. There's one here, here, and here. And it's a matter of just rolling it up, hand over fist. You can't get pretty much more basic than this. Just remember your report card is that the actual bag doesn't look like an anaconda that's just ate a deer. So you know you've done it wrong if you've got that sort of achievement. So you just come back to the middle again, and basically we're not doing a lot of effort. Just push on it and strap that down. And this will do you for when you're going out on rough roads. Just go make sure that it's actually in. This goes in underneath the strap, and we are done. So let's see how the report card went. Yeah. This is the first time, well, the second time actually it's been opened, so it's all pretty straightforward. What we'll do now is we'll open up for you, and hopefully you're going to enjoy this bit because we've been waiting for a long time to have an Extra Cab. In this case, we'll go through the whole car with you and we'll go from there. All right, let's open it up. As you can see, the door on the back of the Canopy Camper is pretty cool. It has this hinge mounting system here, made straight out of stainless. It's actually very similar or exactly the same copy of a container lock mechanism. We'll just open that up. Gas strut assist, so that's pretty simple. On the door you have a light. You have the internal locks to actually lock it up from the inside, which I'll show you that a little bit later. Actually, it's actually on all the videos, and a grab handle to grab stuff. All right, to open the top up, it's pretty straightforward. Remember, there's no ladders involved in this one at all. Come on, go. Right, not too difficult. You grab the bungee cord, and you, like the Alu-Cab tents, or basically all the rooftop tents are all the same. You put your spring pole in. You still will have a step, so don't worry about the step that we're actually on, because to get in, especially if your car is raised, you'll have some sort of step, a folding step. So this will probably not change too much in actual real life. So what we'll do now is just open it up and let some light in. And back again here. Right, mold plates on the side, big door access. These do have a screen and a cover inside, so you can actually leave the doors open and have a fly screen in. Actually, they haven't arrived here in Australia, and every one of these that we've shown so far will actually have those. So anyway, let's jump in. Right, we're in. Look, just there's not enough room, guys. Imagine having the tub set up as you normally do, then you throw the tub set up, put a tray in, put a canopy on. You can't actually physically get in like this anyway. Or if you do, it's, you know, it's the way it is. What we do, not like normal, we'll open up the trap door, grab the bottom of the bed, because this above us is the bed. Up it goes. Oh, up it goes. It's all gas strut assist. So here you go, guys. Again, like always, I'm 6'3", and with my hand pointed up to the ceiling, it is 2.4, and there's at least another 300 millimeters. So that's at least 8 feet. So 8 feet before you can touch. And if I sit on the, if I stand on the back, remember this is a extra cab, so actually this is the first time the actual bottom of the bed actually hits me in the back of the head, but it's very close. So what we've got here, as normal with all the Canopy campers, there's internal lights everywhere, and they switch from white to red, and you've got high and low on both those. Pockets are everywhere, but if you don't want the pockets, you could actually put a piece of timber and carpet it and then just screw whatever you want onto it. It has bolt channels here in the extrusion that you can actually physically put a bolt in and then tie things off. This Canopy camper actually physically doesn't sit on the top of the tub. It actually sits on the 4 mounting plates that are in the corners. There's one here, one behind, and 2 right here. So it sits proud of actually the top of the tub, which is the right way you should do it. The fitting kit worked really well on this one. We were very happy with it. It was probably one of the easy ones to do. Just it kind of worked a lot better than the other one, which was the Ranger dual cab. They actually are different tubs. Up here, as normal, you have a reading light, some USB chargers, and the same opposite side has a reading light and USB chargers. None of these are hooked up. This car has only got 10,000 Ks on it, and he's removed drawers, a canopy, the whole lot, and he has the existing wiring here, which is actually going to put on. So our job here is to do nothing really. All these are very well marked. The wires go for the solar panel plug that's on the roof, and then the accessory panels for all the lights that are internal. So we were saying before, the easiest way to wire this up would be to run the wire from the bottom through the extrusion and put a nice panel up here. Some of the Americans have actually a fireplace, so if you're doing the snowy, which we are, as you know, we are coveting, and we will be more than likely going that way ourselves. The overall dimensions is 85 centimetres from here to the top of the roof when it's closed. So it is not really that high. So if you don't raise your car stupidly, it's going to go into most car parks, or very close to. I'll show you, I'm going to just go grab a water tank that we had for our Hilux. I'm going to whack it in there and just show you what we're going to do. Right, I'll just show you an idea that we're having right now. These are, well, this one's actually out of my, my Hilux dual cab, so it's a little bit short. There's your water tank. Just that easy. And at this height here, it can be just nicely enclosed, and the water tap goes straight out through the back, so just drill a hole. Enclose it, and this can be your day bed. Remember, you have a fly screen here. It'll be somewhere really nice where I could read and watch a movie, put the iPad somewhere up here. So, like we were saying before, the only thing that is actually stopping you is your imagination and your wallet on how much you're actually going to put inside. If you go towards, remember this is an extra cab, so you actually get an extra 400 on the Ranger. It's 1500 and this is 19, so yeah, about 400. And that's why the tank doesn't go all the way to the end. Look, this is a great space. Again, I'm standing up. I can grab stuff, get changed, do whatever I want. You can get away and shelter and hide from the bugs, you know, the ones that come out in the afternoon, look like pterodactyls, and take your left leg off. There's plenty of storage options, and again, your imagination is what's holding you up. And obviously the wallet part, but you can make an absolutely amazing setup. Like I said, we are definitely going to go, because mine is on its way for the Hilux, and you'll see a build getting done on that. How to make the old workshop truck into a touring vehicle, so you don't have to spend a lot of money on a brand new truck like this, so you can convert your old one. Mine will have a dunny. The kitchen area will be inside out, inside storage and outside cooking, and very nice. The door is very strong. I will find a way to put a fly screen on this door, or Alu-Cab will actually do it, so one or the other. We'll go around, I'll show you the door locks and the top of it, and the table that's coming now. Right, it's pretty cool. The table on this one, this is in the picture, wasn't on the Yamrock, and the table is pretty straightforward. You've got a locking pin. Pull that out. These just flick out. You know what a table looks like. They flick out. And to put it back in, pretty straightforward. If you can find the hole. So just for the ease of that is pretty easy. Table comes down, grab your chairs. Now this is the great thing about, we were talking about the extra cab version here. On this vehicle, the fridge wouldn't be in the back. What a great spot to put a fridge in. Got heaps of room in here. So you could have a fridge and actually get access to it while you're driving, do those big Ks to get to the places you love to see. With the awning open, it's just a matter of grabbing what you need, closing the door, put your chairs back to where they are, and off you go. On the top, there's plenty of room for solar panels. Put your kayaks on. It should, depending on how big your kayaks are, it should actually physically be able to put it on there and go up and down as per normal. So it won't be too much effect, but it will go up a little bit slower and it'll come down in a flurry. So you've got to just make sure the weight is good. Shouldn't be coughing. I'm talking too much. Again, this is a great build. I'll go around the back door again. I just want to show, because there have been a couple of comments about the back door. The back door itself is constructed of a 30mm aluminium door. The hinges are so. The internal hinges are these ones here, and I'll just quickly show you how you lock yourself into the vehicle. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bracings that go across. Now the spare wheel carrier goes right here. Unfortunately, this car has not been delivered yet, so the spare wheel carrier will be coming here in a couple of days' time. And also the electricians will come in and put the reversing light, which will be probably here, down the bottom, so you can actually see the tow ball as well. So you just open the door up to just close yourself in. We just lock it back in the open position, and you can put the door, not a door lock, a lock down so you can't actually lock yourself, or someone can't lock you in. We just close the door, and it's a matter of, and again on the other one, you can close the sides in, no one's going to come in. Sorry it's a bit dark here, guys, but as you know, lighting is very difficult. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. All right, I think we're getting close to the end. The hinges on the Shadow Awning are fantastic. oodles of storage options. This only weighs, the dual cab weighs 240 kilos after you remove the tailgate. This is a permanent feature. You can remove this and put it onto your next extra cab, because the only difference is this fitting kit here. Right, let's go finish up. Right guys, as you see, I'm going to show you in the black and white how quickly it goes down. Thank you to Stuart and for lending us the car, or letting us have the car for the video shoot. He has not received it yet, and I've only sent him a few photos, so again, thank you very much for letting us do that. As you know, here in Australia we've had some really big fires, and just to give you some context, if you're in America, we've actually just burnt down Texas, all of Texas. So yes, your thoughts and prayers have been fantastic, and there's a lot of money coming in from all over the world for that. So we also, you know, our fireys are doing a hard job, and now the Australian Army, or the Defence Force, the ADF, is helping us as well. Guys, it's pretty massive here in Australia at the moment. Global change, or whether just weather conditions, you know, either way, yes, I am a global change believer, so don't worry about that, but Australia's been on fire for 60,000 years. So the Indigenous have been burning Australia for a long time. This season is just ridiculous. A big cheerio and thumbs up to the fireys for doing their stuff. And I'll show you how this all goes down. Enjoy your season. Hope you enjoy this, because Artie is getting one of these. So he's been through this pretty well. Or go shut it down, and if you're in the mode for a troopy or a defender and you want to do some sort of camper conversion, this is robust. It's not frilly like the fiberglass ones, and these have been out on hire in the African mainland there for a very long time now, and they're very robust, and the Alu-Cab product's a good product. All right, enjoy guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.
You're not hot.
Mate, it is hot. Oh my God. Yes, one hand. Oh, I think it might be a little bit difficult, mate, but it's like, we just had a 47-degree day here, and with the way it's locked up, it's just terrible. I forgot to put this down on 2 of these videos now, before I put the roof down. How good is that? Don't forget the bungee cord. Oh, you got to leave your windows half open, guys. Give it a bit of a karate chop and a pull. Put your hand in there, a little bit of air out. Let the air out. Oh. It's too hard. Can I do this? Oh, I can't do this one-handed. We're done, guys. Have a good one.